Underrated. A single word that hides countless forgotten masterpieces. Some anime never trended, never made headlines, but each one carries a spark of brilliance, emotion, depth, and storytelling that can rival the biggest hits out there. They may have slipped under the radar once, but not today. Because today we're counting down the top 10 underrated anime you should watch. Let's begin. Sliding in at number 10, we've got to the abandoned sacred beasts. Imagine a world where soldiers were transformed into mythical beasts to fight in a brutal civil war. Dragons, werewolves, and monsters born from desperation. But once the war ended, those very heroes became feared and hunted. At its heart, this series is about betrayal, survival, and the cost of power. It's a tragic, morally gray narrative where the line between savior and monster blurs. Fans who love dark fantasy with emotional weight, like Attack on Titan or Claymore, will find a lot to love here. It may not have hit mainstream fame, but it delivers both action and heart. You can check this one out on Crunchyroll. Coming in at number 9 is the cosmic roller coaster, Space Dandy. From the same creator behind Cowboy Bebop, this anime follows Dandy, an alien hunter who's more concerned about hitting up space diners and chasing girls than actually working. What makes this show a masterpiece is its creativity. Each episode feels like its own experimental short film, ranging from comedy to philosophy, all wrapped in gorgeous animation. It's stylish, absurd, and surprisingly heartfelt in moments you wouldn't expect. Sadly, it didn't catch mainstream success like Cowboy Bebop, but those who know it swear by it. If you want a unique ride across the galaxy, you can blast off with Space Dandy on Crunchyroll. Before we continue, let me tell you about PolyBuzz. It's an AI chat app built specifically for anime fans, allowing you to interact with well-known anime characters in a way that stays true to who they are. Whether it's Luffy's being Luffy, Gojo's laid-back confidence, or Asta's never-give-up energy. What makes PolyBuzz special isn't just roleplay. It's available 24/7, so whether you're bored, stressed, or just want someone to talk to, it genuinely fills those quiet moments. The best part? You can even create your own anime characters. Took me like 5 minutes to make one, and boom, instant custom AI. And if you don't want to create one, no worries. PolyBuzz already has over 20 million characters, with 40+ million users worldwide, including anime icons like Gojo, Goku, Zoro, Mikasa, Deku, and more. So if you've ever wanted to talk to an anime character, or even your own anime OC, check out PolyBuzz using the link in my description. Make sure to use my promo code ANIM3 by typing it into the app's search bar to unlock premium features with a 3-day free trial. Alright, let's get back to the video. At lucky number 8, we've got Platinum End from the creators of Death Note. This dark psychological thriller throws 13 candidates into a godly survival game, each gifted with angelic powers and a shot at becoming the new god of the world. It's a story of morality, despair, and the extremes of human ambition. While many fans expected another Death Note and unfairly dismissed it, Platinum End stands on its own with chilling twists and haunting visuals. It dares to ask what happens when flawed humans are given divine power. And the answers aren't pretty. If you missed it during its release, it's absolutely worth revisiting. You can catch it on Crunchyroll and Hulu. At number 7, Gangsta takes us deep into the gritty underworld of Ergastelum, a city crawling with crime, corruption, and mercenaries who get things done when the police can't. Our duo, Warwick and Nicholas, aren't your typical protagonists. They're morally gray, carrying scars from violent pasts and living in a society divided between humans and Twilight's enhanced beings discriminated against. What makes Gangsta so compelling is its raw, street-level storytelling and its characters who feel painfully real. Sadly, its studio issues cut the series short, but what we got is still an underrated gem in the crime action genre. You can find Gangsta on Apple TV. At number 6 is 86, a military sci-fi anime with a chilling premise. The Republic of San Magnolia claims it fights its war using unmanned combat drones called Juggernauts, created to counter the Legion drones of the neighboring Empire of Jihad. But these machines are only unmanned in name. In reality, they are piloted by the 86ers, people stripped of their humanity and treated as disposable tools. The story follows Shin, the captain of Spearhead Squadron, a unit made entirely of 86ers. Forced to fight on a battlefield where death feels inevitable, Shin continues a hopeless war driven by his own hidden purpose. With intense action, emotional weight, and strong themes of dehumanization and survival, 86 stands out as a powerful and unforgettable watch, available now on Crunchyroll. By the way, if you're vibing with these underrated masterpieces, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Anime Senpai for more anime breakdowns. Which one surprised you the most? Drop your pick in the comments. I'll be checking them out. Alright, let's jump back into the countdown. Cracking the top 5, Deadman Wonderland is as twisted as it is unforgettable. After being falsely accused of murdering his entire class, Gangsta is sent to a prison where inmates are forced to participate in deadly games for entertainment. But beneath the blood and carnage lies a conspiracy tied to strange powers known as the Branches of Sin. While the anime never covered the full manga, it's still a must-watch for fans of dark survival stories. It's brutal, intense, and dripping with atmosphere. If you enjoyed Danganronpa or Elfenlied, this one is calling your name. Deadman Wonderland is available to stream on Crunchyroll. At number 4, we're slowing things down with the emotional masterpiece Somali and the Forest Spirit. In a fantasy world where humans are nearly extinct, a lonely golem stumbles upon a lost human girl, Somali, and takes it upon himself to protect her. What follows is a heartfelt journey about found family, acceptance, and the fleeting nature of time. With stunning visuals and emotional weight that rivals Made in Abyss or the ancient Magus' Bride, this series is tragically underrated. It's a gentle yet heartbreaking reminder of the bonds that make us human. You can watch it now on Crunchyroll. Breaking into the top 3, we've got Kaiji Ultimate Survivor, a psychological thrill ride like no other. Kaiji is a down-on-his-luck man pulled into underground gambling, where the stakes go far beyond money. Every game is a fight for survival. Like Squid Game, it thrives on desperate players, ruthless rules, and life-or-death tension. But Kaiji takes things even further by focusing on raw, psychological warfare. Every move is a mind game, pushing Kaiji to the edge of despair as he struggles to outthink opponents who are just as desperate as he is. While it's hugely influential in Japan, Kaiji never received the international recognition it deserved. If you enjoyed Squid Game and want something even more mentally intense, this is a must-watch, available on Crunchyroll and Netflix. Taking second place is The Ancient Magus' Bride, a hauntingly beautiful tale about Shisei, a girl who sells herself into slavery only to be bought by Elias, an inhuman sorcerer who sees her as both his apprentice and his bride. This anime blends fairy tale wonder with gothic mystery, exploring themes of trauma, healing, and what it truly means to belong. It's slow, poetic, and unlike anything else in the fantasy genre. While it has a dedicated fan base, it still flies under the radar compared to bigger fantasy hits. Don't sleep on this one. It's streaming on Crunchyroll. And finally, taking the crown at number 1, we have Sonny Boy. This series is pure creativity unleashed, a surreal, philosophical journey where a group of students find themselves transported to a dimension outside of time and space. Each episode feels like a puzzle, exploring isolation, identity, and the human condition. It's not an easy watch. It challenges viewers to think deeply, offering more questions than answers, but that's exactly what makes it a masterpiece. Bold, experimental, and unlike anything else in anime, Sonny Boy is the definition of underrated brilliance. You can experience its mind-bending story on Crunchyroll and YouTube by Annie1Asia. And that's a wrap on our list. If you made it this far, don't stop here. YouTube thinks you'll love this next video right over there, so click it and keep the anime hype rolling.